pi there. If x is equal to a over b plus c, then this is equal to b over a plus c, and this is equal to c over a plus b, what is the value of x? So before we start solving this one, feel free to pause the video so that you may try this one first on your own. Okay, good. I hope you tried this one out, and let's start. So to solve this one, we first split this equation into 3. So we'll have this 1, this 2, and this 3. That is, we'll have x equals a over b plus c, x equals b over a plus c, and x equals c over a plus b. From here, since I want to eliminate the denominators to make things simpler, we can multiply b plus c on the first equation, a plus c on the second, and a plus b on the third. Note that we can do this since we know that b plus c out here is not equal to 0. Since if it is equal to 0, then this original equation becomes undefined. And we know that x has a value, so that isn't the case. Oops. So canceling this, we'll have b plus c times x equals a. Doing the same here, we'll have a plus c times x equals b. And lastly, doing the same in the last one, we'll obtain a plus b times x equals c. So these equations look much simpler now. Next thing to do is we'll add these 3 equations up. So let's move this to the right and let's add them. Take note that in adding like terms, like in this one, since we know that the coefficient is b plus c, the coefficient is a plus c, and the coefficient is a plus b, when we add like terms, what we do is, especially like terms with variables along it, what we do is we add the coefficients. So we do the same out here. So observe that we have 2a's out here. So adding that up, we'll have 2a. Then we have 2b's out here. So adding that up, we'll have 2b. And lastly, we have 2c's out here. So adding that up, we'll have 2c. On the right side, we just simply add a plus b plus c to obtain this. And so this is what we have right now. Now it's tempting to divide 2a plus 2b plus 2c immediately on the right, and I mean on both sides, to isolate x, but take note that we can't do that since we can only do that if this 2a plus 2b plus 2c is not equal to 0. But what if it is equal to 0? So we'll be considering 2 cases out here. So let's clear out some space first, and let's move this up there. So let's start with our first case, case 1. So we have 2a plus 2b plus 2c is not equal to 0. Since we know that 2a plus 2b plus 2c can be written as 2 times a plus b plus c, then it follows that for this to be true, a plus b plus c must also not be equal to 0. So we'll be using this 2 in finding the value of x for this case. So let's copy this one out here. There. And let's divide 2a plus 2b plus 2c both sides to isolate x. Again, we can do this now since we know that this out here is not equal to 0. So dividing this up, so we'll cancel out on the left. And on the right side, we'll be left with a plus b plus c over 2a plus 2b plus 2c. Since we showed that we can express this in the form 2 times a plus b plus c, then we can write this as a plus b plus c over 2 times a plus b plus c. And since we know that a plus b plus c is not equal to 0, then we can divide this one up and we'll be left with 1/2. So we know that our first outcome is x equals 1/2 for this case. So we have this value of x. Okay, so we take note of that one. Let's move it up here. And let's move on to the second case. So let's first clear out some space. And let's have case 2, which is 2a plus 2b plus 2c equals 0. If this is the case, take note again that we can express this as 2 times a plus b plus c. Since 2 out here is not equal to 0, then for this equation or equality to be true, this must be equal to 0. So we have this. Next thing to do is we'll move a to the right side to obtain b plus c equals negative a. And we'll use this outcome to find the value of x along with this. So we have x equals a over b plus c out here, and plugging in b plus c equals negative a in this one, we'll have a over negative a. Take note that we can divide these two since we know that negative a is not equal to 0 since b plus c is not equal to 0. So this was mentioned earlier, but to reiterate, if b plus c is equal to 0, then this original equation out here becomes undefined, and we know that that is not what we want since we know that there is a value of x. So we consider the case wherein b plus c is not equal to 0 trivially. So given that, we can divide these two up. So we have this, and cancelling that one out, we'll be left with 1 over negative 1 or negative 1 when simplified. So in this case, our outcome is x equals negative 1. So combining these two outcomes, we conclude that the values for x, the possible values for x are 1/2 or negative 1/2. This out here is the final answer for this problem. So did you got that one correctly? I hope you did. And I hope that you learned a lot and enjoyed this video. Please don't hesitate to comment down below if you have any suggestions and recommendations, as well as alternative solutions for this type of problem. So that's it, and that's all for this how to solve video.